Alright, so it started out with Pollard into, that's the 41 of Ogo, and then Ogo gets into Fuller, then gets into Preston Plord, and then just loses control of the car. Matthew Fuller does, and gets into Charles Sanford. Very minimal damage done. Hold up. Does that show up as a dirt? Oh my gosh, that showed up as dirt. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So not much damage done there for Fuller and Sanford. We'll take you back green. Alright, we're at one to go as pace car's heading in. Once again, here in Atlanta, we're about to go green. Katie Elizabeth, Kyle Thomas, Ramian Fisher, as I say, Cassandra Renzi. Lead us back. We should have some green flag racing here since now we are single file. But we're already seeing some double file, so doesn't surprise me. Let's check the whole field. Preston Plord already gained a spot in the chase after his win last race at Kansas. Oh, what a fun race that was, race to commentate. Katie Elizabeth's looking for her first win. Remember, she got suspended in the first couple races, but still made the chase and was in the last round for the championship. So what an eventful season for her, as Kyle Thomas right behind her won the championship last season. And he's looking to take his second win of the season. That outside's really working well for him. It gets him a great run off the turn. And Katie Elizabeth's loving what she sees. Now I think we might go straight through green flag racing. No surprise. As the top five are separated a little bit by 11 and the 15, and almost we saw a wreck there with Ramian Fisher and Kyle Thomas. That gives the lead out to the Katie Elizabeth. And Cody Lamas now is trying to go for the fourth position over Cameron Harple. And Katie Elizabeth now trying to hold this lead. She's led every lap so far. And here comes Ramian Fisher wants to get on that inside. He really wants that second place spot. Let's check the driver who's in second at the start of the race. Jessica Shelton riding in the 9th position right now. And the top are the last two drivers. The two drivers who've gotten in that wreck. Sanford and Fuller. This is Kyle Thomas trying to run down Katie Elizabeth. They're both in the Ford. I don't know. But Kyle is closing in. The gap is really small now. But now, here comes Ramian Fisher to the inside with the help of Cameron Harple. And that might be enough to pass Kyle Thomas. No, it is not. So if you want to win this race, try and use the outside. Probably all we can say. You see, coming off of 2, the dip in the track, it really sets for a good run, but it really could catch you off guard and get you a little loose. Let's see. Preston Plord gained the most, then it goes Zach Buchanan. Or no, Katie Elizabeth the leader, and then Zach Buchanan, who's running in the 27th position, or around that at least. As Ramian Fisher still cannot catch, or cannot pass the 22, or oh my god, the 60 car of Kyle Thomas. He's just getting too much of a run, and he has the faster car. So right now we still have that bonus thing in effect. If you lead every single lap of this race, you get 15 extra bonus points towards, you know, the standings, which really don't make a difference. Because if you lead every lap, you'll win and you're in. It'll just say that you're almost first in points. Unless you're like Zach Hamlin or Dylan DeRoux and you're like way far back, but it'll still help you. Top three have broken away just a little bit. Is now Kyle Thomas is his next move is to the lead. But Ramian Fisher's trying to take that away. Still battling for that second position. Trying to dive bomb the turn now. Trying to go in, try and back up the corner. But it's not going to happen. But look at Cameron Harple now. Here he comes with the huge head of steam. Trying to pass Ramian Fisher is not going to happen. Next race we have is Eldora. It's going to be a bunch of races up, almost at the same time. I think race A, B, and C are going to be uploaded in one video. Then it's going to be the LCQ and then the main event, just like the real Eldora race, or at least tries to be. But yeah. So Nick Pericles, here's your points leader in the top 5 right now. Where's Alex Hawkins, who's running in the 2nd position in points? Oh, right, okay, I see him. Running in the 30th position. That's definitely going to bring Shelton up there in the points if she can hold on to at least a top 10. And now Kyle Thomas, here he comes, trying to make a move on that inside. Trying to make the first lead change of the race. Still side by side, down the, wow, okay. Down the backstretch into turn 3. Kyle Thomas has held that inside line through turn 1 and 2 and down the backstretch, and he's still holding on. Still trying to keep his nose under there. And he's gonna just have to stay behind. So it was a good battle for a second, but Katie Elizabeth had the better car in that time of the run. And now it looks like Ramian Fisher could finally get that 2nd place spot away from Kyle Thomas as he does it. Let's look at Kenny Bale with a huge head of steam now, forcing it 3 wide for 4th. And he's going to make it stick. And races A, B, and C will not be points races, nor will the LCQ, so I will not get the exports for those. Yes, I did mention at first that they are points races, but I figure I'll not make it interesting. Alright, so the LCQ will be 10 laps, or 20 laps or something like that. It'll be a small amount, be really quick. And the races A, B, and C will be 30 laps, and the main will be 60 laps. And still haven't decided how many people are going to make it in each, because it's 14 drivers in each set of cars. I haven't decided if I want to do like the top 3 and then the top 2 of the LCQ. That would only set up for 11 drivers, so I would like to set up more, maybe the top 5 at best, maybe top 6. Yeah, I think the top 6 would probably be the best idea, and then still do the top 2, so then you'd have 20 cars, which is the max you can have at Eldora. Or at least the Eldora I'm using. Back up to the front here. Kyle Thomas looking to the inside now. He has a run heading into 1. He's going to try and make it stick, but he slides and does not make it happen. Ramian Fisher holding on to that 2nd spot, but Katie Elizabeth has led every single lap so far. They still need to pit. When will it come down? Will Katie Elizabeth be the last one down and try to get every single lap led? Try and get those 15 bonus points. Move up. Because right now she's in a part of the standings where 1 point is the next driver. Oh man, it's pretty boring now. Kyle Thomas tries to look down at the bottom once again. Is he gonna make it work? He has Pericles behind him now. Maybe it'll help him a little bit. Oh, he's trying to stick his nose under there and trying to keep it there, but it's not gonna happen. Katie Elizabeth has still, out of 28 laps, has led all of them. Trying and trying and trying to hold off the field. And let's see what lap times they're running. They're running just about a second less than their fastest laps. So we definitely see that their pit stops may be underway very soon. Maybe at best, maybe at lap 35 at the earliest, maybe lap 40 at the latest. So now, like I said, Ramian Fisher's technically in the spot. Kyle Thomas was in early in that race, but now they've switched. It'll still be a really good point stay for all of these guys and girls. Really good point stay for Lamas if he can hold a 6th place spot. Try and move himself into the top 10. Which he could possibly do that. The lowest, here's a fact right here, the lowest driver in standings with a win is James Coles in 26th with only 1 top 10 and 1 top 5, and that is his win. Next is Preston Plord with the same thing, 1 top 10 and 1 top 5 from that win. And then our highest driver is Alex Hawkins, 2nd in points. So we still can't get a driver who's actually won a race be in the points lead, which is pretty stunning to me. Shows the consistency to some of the drivers who haven't won, like Pericles. Like I said, hasn't won a race yet this season, but is in the points lead. So he's almost automatically locked in to the chase, unless you get a 2-time winner. But I think pit stops are underway here. Cody Lamas is coming down. No, the caution is out. Lamas should not come down. Is he going down though still? Can't tell. They're going too far back. Yes, Lamas is still coming down, and that's Mary Stevens around at probably the perfect time for caution. Wow. So let's take a look at what happened after we go through pit stops here. And here they come, all of them coming down pit road for the first and last time today. As here they come at a blazing 45 miles an hour. Do-do-do. Da-na-na-na. 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 Katie Elizabeth coming down. Let's check pit lane. No really good pit lane cameras. And the first one out is Katie Elizabeth, but Kyle Thomas is 2nd. So we'll take you back to the caution flag to show you what happened. So here's what happened. They were 3 wide. Nick Smith makes contact with Mary Stevens, and that's Zach Hamlin. And she just takes a ride down the backstretch. And that's the second caution of the day. Let's take you back green. And how about this? A first lead change of the race, and it goes to Cody Lamas as he pit under the, technically the caution flag. But since that strategy played out perfect for him, he's going to take the lead and possibly have a shot at this win. So coming to the green flag once more. Hopefully for the final time today. Cody Lamas, Katie Elizabeth, Kyle Thomas, Raymond Fisher, and Cameron Harple, the top 5. Green flag is back out here in Atlanta. Lamas gets a great restart, so does Elizabeth. Can Elizabeth get swept away with a win? Lamas trying to make it into the chase. I think he didn't make it in last season, I don't think. What was he driving last season? The 48. Yeah, the 48 didn't make it last season. So he's looking to make it in this season. But look at this. The fresh tires are almost somewhat working for Katie Elizabeth now. They're going to be side by side coming to the line here. But it's going to be Lamas who clears Katie Elizabeth. And the caution is out once again. Huge crash coming to the front stretch. I think these guys are racing back. Yes. And Seth Cole's just getting gravity's not going his way right now. He's trying to go. Oh no, Seth, no, what are you doing? Oh. But yeah. So Cody Lamas is gonna take us to the caution flag, getting down to the closing laps of this race. Let's take a look at what happened. So I don't know what happened with Seth Cole here. He's really slow compared to the guys in front. He's going 180, holding it there. Car's still going, and he slows way down in the middle of the field. And then William Duncan and then Ash Curtis punts him into the middle of the track, causing a huge crash. Let's take a look once more in TB1. As he actually goes on his roof back around, and that's what gravity was not being nice to Seth Cole. Look at this. Wow. Look at this again. Let's take one more look. Yeah, like, just, dude, like, if my car did that, that'd be awesome. Like, my car just did this. Like, whoa! Alright, let's take you back green. And we're back. So, we're about to go green flag racing once again here in Atlanta. Ornall. So, Cody Lamas, Katie Elizabeth, same top 5. Green flag, back out. Can Cody Lamas hold off Katie Elizabeth? Excuse me, she did not get a great start there. That's a big advantage for Lamas. And nobody has passed the leader today in the green flag, so this could be Lamas' race. Coming to 6 to go. Katie Elizabeth has now caught back up to the rear bumper of Cody Lamas. Meanwhile, they're battling big back there for the top 5. Look at this. This is not the racing we saw early on in this race. Now look at what we're seeing. Kyle Thomas getting shuffled way back into the field, still holding on to a top 10 somehow. Some guys trying to look for a top 10, but meanwhile, we're going to try and have a battle for the lead here. 5 laps to go. Can Katie Elizabeth get under Cody Lamas and take this lead back? Tries to see what she can do. They're side by side down the backstretch. But it's not going to happen. Now, look at this. Kenny Bale, Gene Sanford, where do they come from? Here they come to the top 3 now. Katie Elizabeth seeing what she can do, trying to stay in the perfect draft of Cody Lamas. Coming to 3 laps to go this time by. Can Katie Elizabeth do anything on that high side, the preferred line? Nothing this time, but Lamas takes it easy into the corner. That's going to get the bumper of Katie Elizabeth right on Cody Lamas. Side by side down the backstretch. She was looking to the bottom for a second, but she's going to try and wait another lap. Two laps to go. Rabian Fisher helping Katie Elizabeth. But it's not going to work. Trying to get a good angle here. Is they're still side by side heading into 3. Coming to the white flag. Lamas trying to hold on to that lead. He's about he almost cleared Katie, and she's going to try one last time. Is caution out? No. But Trost is really off pace from that wreck. But coming to the checkered flag. Only way for Katie Elizabeth to try and win this race now. She gets a huge run on the high side. But it's not going to happen. Cody Lamas is coming to the checkered flag. He'll win here in Atlanta. Lamas takes the checkered flag. His first win since season 2, I believe. Wow. What a race that was for Lamas. A well-deserved one, especially. As here's your top 10. Cody Lamas, Katie Elizabeth, Rabian Fisher, Kenny Bale, Gene Stanford, Kyle Thomas, Cameron Harple, Jessica Shelton, Sam Young, and Nick Pericles. Did not see Alex Hawkins in that top 10. So Pericles will hold the points lead. 17 points out with Shelton. Shelton only finished 2 positions ahead of Pericles. So Pericles will definitely hold the points lead. We'll see you guys next race at Eldora for the three qualifying races, then last LCQ. And thank you all for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.